when I give this suggestion to a lot of people that why don't you start a self-help group in your city, they see it as a very daunting task. They see it like because they stammer themselves, how can they start a self-help group? So if you can tell us your journey starting the self-help group in Delhi and being there as a coordinator.
The first person I contacted for Delhi self-help group was Sikandar. I still remember I gave him a call and I stammered so badly I couldn't speak to him. I couldn't speak to him at all. But somehow or the other I managed to explain to him what I want to do and what a self-help group will be. He understood and the two of us started a group. Initially we were around about 5 to 6 people, and among those 5-6 people my speech was the worst. My stammering was the most severe, the most pronounced. But very soon the benefits of this SHG was very evident to all of us. See, my observation and the others' observation was that all the speech therapies we had gone through teaches us to speak in a protected environment. But when we try to implement those same techniques in a real life scenario, we falter really badly. So the initial purpose of the SHG was to practice those techniques in a kind of real world scenario. So initially the agenda was only to practice our speech therapy, our individual speech therapy techniques, and speak to each other and sort of group therapy. But this thing evolved by itself, and we started including newer and newer things, and very soon, before we knew it, Delhi SHG was fully functioning. And Sikandar today is a one dear friend.
Okay. If I may ask you this, what is the reason for low attendance in various self-help groups being run by TISA? Why don't people come to self-help group even though there are no charges and all the people stammer and people are very friendly and cooperative?
JP, this problem has to be tackled at two different levels. One is to attract new members, and second is to retain the interest of existing members. Right now, we think that the problem of attracting repeat members is more acute, since we had found out that in many of our SHGs we are not able to retain the interest of existing members. Many existing members have felt that they do not have a tangible take home after the SHG meetings. So we are working on that. Myself, Sachin and JP, means you, are working on a kind of self-help group manual where it is a sort of SOP, standard operating procedure, for the SHGs. So we are working on that. This will be a manual on of working of SHG in a regular and continuing manner. Right now many people have commented that if they have attended 10 meetings of SHG, then they have attended similar 10 meetings of SHG, including instead of the progressive meetings. Like there is a lack of continuity.
Yes.
People think that they, instead of starting from where they left in the last meeting, we start all over again.
Yes.
So we are trying to address that problem first. Once we are done with that, once we have a standard operating procedure for the SHGs, then we will tackle the other problem of attracting new members. But right now the first challenge is to retain the existing ones.
Okay. I remember while traveling from Dehradun to Harbalpur, on the way you told me that during your school and college days, you never let your stammering affect other parts of your life and personality. So how did that happen? From where this idea came to you that I should not let my stammering affect, and how did you manage to do it?
Actually, in school, neither in school nor in college was it a conscious decision. By nature, I am an outgoing guy and extrovert. I like meeting people. I like being with people. So from school itself, I had always had a great circle of friends. Same with college. In fact, even now, after 15 years of my school and 11 years of my college, I am still in touch with my school and college friends. I meet them regularly. So I think it is just a part of my personality. I never made a conscious effort for this.
And one question which comes to the mind of every bachelor, that will he find a right partner, or will he be discriminated against only because of his stammer? So any thoughts on that?
If somebody rejects you because of your stammer, believe me, she or he was not worth getting you. So I would say good riddance to head rubbish. Any partner who is willing to accept you with all your faults and virtues is really worth you. So from a old Yash Chopra movie, God has made somebody for everybody. So don't worry, you will get a life partner.
Thanks, Nitin. Thanks once again, and congratulations on being a trustee of TISA and on this historic day when we have registered TISA as a trust.
Thank you, JP. Thank you for your time. Thanks.
Thanks.